Hello, how to do daily chart analysis of large cap stocks for swing trading. We have our watch list open here, and the first stocks we will analyze together is Google, GOOGL. We are going to do the chart analysis using maximum daily chart, and we are using Thinkorswim platform. We are doing the analysis on September 11, 2025 after the market closing yesterday the 10th. So Google, we like to buy on this purple line, which is the support line passing by the valley of the mountain. And we do have this one, which is the support line of the upper side, left side of the mountain, supporting the climbing side of the mountain. But I would prefer to buy at the valley when it pull back to it and start going up. The arrows on it just shows where we bought in the past and sold it in the past. The arrows at the bottom pointing up are where we bought them. The one on the top pointing down are where we sold them. So in 2024, we traded using short up to long swing trading strategy, but this year we like to use long up to long swing trading strategy. So when they pull back to this line here, we purchase some share as it start going up, and then it pull back even further. We stay negative in it for a while, and then it start climbing up. So when it reach a new high somewhere around here, not knowing if it's going to continue or pull back again, because we purchased a little bit high on the upside wall of the mountain during the climbing process. So we don't know at one point it will be done with that trend and we want it to come back down here, or if this will become the new support line for it. So therefore, after a little bit, we sold it. That's why we have that arrow there. But then it continued going up and reach, multiple highs later with some gap up here. And with Google, we can say that there is some seasonality to it. I'm not sure why, because last year around September or so, or November, it reached a new high. So my assumption if it's going to repeat the pattern. So we have July here, and we have January here. So, and that will be 2024, 2023, 2024. So we purchased it around like spring of 2023, and was it around November here. So we purchased it in 2023 around spring time when it reached that low, and then we sold it around September, November actually, and then we bought it again and sold it. I would say we sold it around December or so, but somewhere here. And that was when I was learning swing trading. But before that, I was using 52 weeks low and 52 weeks high strategy. So based on that, I would say that it tends to go low around spring and reach a peak, like around November or so. And it repeated the process here again. Spring, it touched base there, but then reach a peak around maybe July and pull back again around September to reach it around December. So I don't know, there is some seasonality to it. So around springtime again, we purchase it here. So if it's going to repeat those process, I will say around July it pull back here. So around June it pull back. The date is on the axis here, and the price is on the y axis. So and then it start up. So if is going to, follow those patterns. It could continue going up well into December. So did you see how we did the analysis? Our analysis is based on the past, looking at what it did in the past to see if there is a pattern here we can rely on, to see if we can draft a formula to just follow. So, and it will vary from one stop to the other. It's not the same. They all are unique to themselves. So therefore, I prefer to just have a watch list of stocks to constantly trade from, so that I can get to know the stocks that I'm trading, assuming they have recurring pattern that they follow. And Google is one of those that I feel like it has a pattern that it follow. It goes down in spring and goes up in fall. So, but still, it didn't stop me from selling it though, to lock in that profit. But again, if I sold it around 213, is now on 240, or 239 when it closed yesterday. So you can see there is quite a bit of profit there as well. But it's not about locking in all the profit, be the best at swing trading. It's just about locking in some profit that you are comfortable with. Because by trying to target the maximum profit you can lock in, the stock could be ready to start going down. So you just have to find the strategy that work with your risk tolerance and your personality type. But it is okay if you get in early. You just have to try not to get in out too early, and it might take some practice. The next one we will analyze is GWW. So GWW, and here this one I believe we sold it in August 26 or something. So GWW is highlighted on the spreadsheet because we purchased it and we have not sold it yet. So we purchased it on around this line here, and it was during the descent, so it didn't continue going up. We thought it pulled back to this line and start going up from there. Maybe that's where it wants to stay and start going up, since it touched base with him the past. But guess what? It's done. It was done with that mountain. It was just a wide mountain with a rest on here and go back again. So we purchased it and then it pulled back on us. So we became negative for a while. And when it reached the valley line, because we don't have any other line below, is where it reached in the past. When it reached that valley line, because of the way it tends to do the pattern, we thought maybe this line is going to be it, because it did about the same width of mountain resting here. But guess what? It was not done. It was done. So it pulled back to the valley line, and when it was here, we bought it again, because that will be the line we'll want to buy the lowest price or so. But then it pulled back shortly again, went up, pulled back down again, and start going up here. So at this point, let's see. Yeah, we could have a little profit on this purchase, but we are still negative on this one. But we purchase it again, so that if this will be the line we like to buy at, since you reach it, we like to buy. But you can see as a large cap stocks, it's still around this. So if, let's say, you want to purchase this stock, but you didn't have time to analyze stocks on a daily basis or so to catch it, from when we bought it here, which was in March, we are in September now, and it's still around that area. And if you want to buy these stocks, we have an up trend here. If you still buy it here, it's still going to be around the price that I paid back in March. That's what I like to say. Large cap stocks, if you are a begin swing trader, could be a stock to start trading because they do not fluctuate too quickly. And if you do not work full time, you don't have time to analyze stocks on a daily basis. If you are targeting to buy a stocks, it will not leave that area too quickly. You will be able to catch it around that area, assuming you didn't take months to check on it. In this case though, it won't be a bad thing if it took you months to come back to it, because from March to September we are still around the same area. Since I'm using long up to now swing trading strategy, it has not reached a new high for me to sell it. Therefore, this high here was not enough for me to sell it. I lost on this purchase and made a profit on this one. So, and again, this could be, since it's around that trend line though, we can now take a look at it. Assuming I didn't buy it here, I have this purchase and I didn't buy it here around this, I will come here and make this line here turn to touch the lows, and I will say that yes, this low here is lower than this one, but in overall here this low is higher, than this one, for instance. So there is an up trading going here, and if today is a green bar, like yesterday was a green bar, today is a green bar, is a little bit higher up, it could be a purchase. Alternatively, you could want to wait to find another pullback, because the red bar is a pullback. The green bar yesterday, for instance, which makes this price ending day price green highlighted, just mean the price at the end of the day was higher than the price in the morning when the market closed. So the price went up yesterday, while this red bar means the price went down that day. The closing price was lower than the morning price. You can wait to find another red bar, and if that red bar is higher than this one or higher than that little one there, the green bar that will follow if it's higher up compared to that red bar, you could buy at that green bar. That's just one way as well, but it's still at an area that you can keep an eye on. If you want to buy it, you can buy it. That will be my personal chart analysis opinion on it. But because I bought it here pretty much around the actual line, I'm not going to buy it again. So the one more we are going to analyze in this video is ICE. So ICE, we like to buy at this line, but right now it's higher up, reach a new high and start going up from there. So it's nowhere near the line, but yesterday the market closed with at a lower price compared to the price it opened. Therefore, it is red bar here. So it is not a buy for us because it's nowhere near the line we like to buy. Within the three that we analyzed, the one that is around the trend line, the support line, the value line is GWW. But again, we purchased it already, therefore we are not going to purchase it again. So that is how I do my daily chart analysis of those large cap stocks. Thank you so much for your time. We thank you very much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for all of your comments. And we thank you very much, you all that subscribe to our channel. I'm Afiavi Ojune Liberman, creators of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and ninasoap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share excuse me, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just start small, one trade at a time, or a certain minimum dollar amount per trade, until you are comfortable trading with that strategy and comfortable using that strategy that you pick, trading with stocks on your watch list. And once you create your watch list to have stocks that works well with the strategy you are using to increase your profits, you just increase the number of share per trade. Thank you. For more of swing trading related videos, will you please check the playlist, the link to the playlist in the video description. Thank you. Do you swing trade? Will you please share your comments with us in the comment section? Thank you.